perspective is a big thing there.
The whole narrative of the envy that's causing people to be more unhappy now than they were when they were serfs or like slaves or whatever he was talking about, that was very odd to me. I mean, I've heard that narrative a lot, but it's like, first off, how do we know how they were feeling? Also, do they have the information to know what we know now, to feel the way we feel?
Well, I think, perspective is a big thing there.
Perspective.
It's like,
what a weird
you don't know
comparison.
AC exists. How can you ever miss AC?
No, that's not that. I didn't take it as that. I don't remember the word happy being in there.
Yeah,
I think he said fulfilled. I don't think he said happy, but I also I've thought about that I've always looked at it's kind of like our rentals. You know, Braxton, you know why I believe in our rentals? You ain't never heard Brandon tell you about the house I grew up in?
Oh yes, because you know what you lived in.
What did Brandon tell you about the house I grew up in?
You go what? Be going to the bathroom and pet the dog through the floor.
So I grew up in a mobile home, and mobile homes have particle board flooring. I overflowed the toilet one time. There was carpet in the bathroom in this mobile home. So it was probably 80-something model double wide. It rotted the floor out. So the floor went away in the bathroom.
She had a bathroom dog.
The dogs, our dogs got underneath the house and ripped the AC vents open underneath the house. So they had all the air conditioner. So we had no AC.
Dogs had it.
We had no AC. None. Never. That was the only house I lived in growing up that had AC, and it didn't last because of our dogs. And as that floor rotted out, it was like couldn't have nobody to the house. You didn't invite any friends over. You weren't like, hey, let's go party at my house. Like, my house was a shithole. And the dogs could pop up through the floor because there was no floor. They could just pop up. Now, Brandon lived nearby, so that's why Brandon came to the house. But that's what I grew up in. No AC, no floor, and had a wonderful childhood. Like, had probably a better childhood than everything else. Now, that comes back to the perspective. So when I hear Charlie Munger talking about it, I'm like, man, when I was a kid and didn't have toys, you know what I mean? I had an imagination. I had sticks. I had shovels. I would go outside and play. I had forts that I built. I built all kinds of stuff. I got to run amok where you probably couldn't disappear for 10 hours. I would disappear for 10, 12 hours a day. 10, 12 hours a day, my parents had no idea where I was. I was in the woods, playing, building forts, dragging my wagon down to a place, grabbing more wood, going and building a tree house all day.